Hey, welcome back to the Simple Growth Facebook Live How-To Implementation Series. Several times a week, we come live to show you how to use the services and different features in Service Autopilot to make your life easier to run and automate your business. Had a question submitted on the SA Weekly page, and a gentleman wanted to know how to use SA forms in a hard copy mail without being able to email. So I think the question pertained around an older customer that did not use email, or potentially could be using someone on your do not market list if you're looking to reactivate them through actual hard copy mail, which is not illegal under the do not market. But I would basically tend to be cautious with that depending on the relationship with them. But that has been successful in the past for us, sending out something to hard copy mail to reactivate someone that opted out of some of your email marketing. So in addition, this process can be used to send out letters as well. So I'm going to dive into SA and actually show you how this is done. So the first thing we're going to want to do is go into our client and somehow segment them so we know that we want to be able to send them hard copy mail if we're not emailing them. So what I did here is created a tag. And you can see here it says USPS only, United States Postal Service only. Obviously in Canada and the UK or Australia, if you're watching, it's a little bit different, but we want to apply a tag to be able to segment them. Next thing we're going to do is go into and create a form. So the gentleman's question was around a form. So he wanted to be able to take an actual form and be able to mail that hard copy out to the person. So we want to create a form. This is a simple form that I created as a test form. Got name, address, instant request for, so they could fill out pertinent information in the form, checkbox at hard copy, and mail it back to you if that was the workflow process. So once we're done, we're going to save that. And then we're going to go into the actual fulfillment part of the marketing. So we would want to go in here, and I'll start right from the beginning, to CRM marketing. And this is going to load up, and this is going to allow us to do multiple things. But the main thing it's going to allow us to do is actually send out hard copy mail. So now that we have this pulled up here, I'll show you right from the beginning what this looks like in the actual workflow. CRM marketing here. Boom, it's going to bring this up. We're going to want to select a letter. And we're going to go in and add a filter. So we want to look for that United States Postal Service tag only. So that will allow us to actually go out and take care of the people that did that. So we're going to search for a tag, contains one or more, contains here. And we're going to go in and actually select that here for the United States Postal Service. And as this loads up here, the internet in my office here is a little bit slow, so I apologize today. Working from home for part of the day. So we want to do the SA test tag email only. Or actually, we did the USPS. Tag here, and once this loads up, we'll be able to pull up the test client and show you what that looks like. So that's it right there. Perfect. And then we're going to go in and select this one. Let's uncheck all and just make sure we get the one we want. USPS. And as this loads up, we'll actually be able to grab this, and now I'll show you how to embed that form actually in a hard copy mail and be able to mail that out. So we're going to search. Should be only one person there that has this tag. So that's myself. Next thing is we're going to hit the next button. And this is where it gets a little tricky. So there's no easy or obvious way of getting that form in here. So what you really need to do is go into the Service Autopilot forms and go into the form we created and go to Publish. And go into the full form and copy that code. Now we're going to go back to your SA letter and go to the source code here and paste that in there. Now the key is you have to hit the source code once again for this to work and save. Now we have the same exact form that we had in here, and we can type in some verbiage in here if we wanted to. Form or additional services. Obviously, this is a test example. You can spruce this up however you want, but now we've got the ideas, we've got the form, we've got some content in there. And believe it or not, the next step is I'm going to show you actually how to print out the actual form and actually be able to mail it out. What I would also suggest is creating a merge field when you space it out to go in under the customization form. If we are going to be mailing this out, and we can do the client's address and different information here. So if we wanted to do billing address, different things like that, we can merge that in. So if we have multiple people, that'll work. But in this example, I'll leave that out. I'm going to scroll down now and hit download, and now I'll actually pull this up. I'm going to put the name in here, test. Once we download this now, it'll actually have a printable PDF where we can print out all the different people that had that tag. So this is exactly what we had here. And if we merged in the addresses here, it would be specific. So if we had 200 of them, it would be one of 200. And this is how you actually mail out an SA form, hard copy in the mail. So if any comments or questions, drop below, and we'll be coming back Friday with another helpful tip on Facebook Live, how to utilize SA in your business.